5 essential fixes before hitting 30s. In school, we're taught things like writing, reading, and solving equations. But surprisingly, nobody really shows us how to handle our money or become financially smart before it becomes a problem. I don't mean you have to be a money pro, but knowing the basics is crucial. So, here are 5 important money tips to sort out before you hit your 30s. First, invest in your personal development. You've probably heard the classic advice to invest in yourself many times. It might sound like a cliche, but it's seriously important. There are tons of ways to do it, like attending seminars, reading books, picking up a new language, and more. Here are a few examples. 1. Choose the right books to read. Your time is precious, and there's nothing more frustrating than wasting it on a lousy book. These are the ones that don't teach you anything, like romance novels or business books that are everything but about business. So step 1 is choosing a subject that truly interests you. 2. Seek guidance from a mentor. Asking a successful person to be your mentor might not be the best approach. Here's the deal. Mentors usually find you. First things first, you've got to be on your own journey. Your path needs to be in motion. Waiting for a mentor to come and guide you to success won't cut it. Instead, you should start by giving. Show that you're fully committed, enthusiastic, and passionate about your goals. A mentor wants to see that you're bringing something to the table, not just looking to take. It's about offering something in return, sometimes even before asking for help. Second, acquire a skill that can generate a high income. A high-income skill is basically any skill that can bring in a 6-figure income. Think stuff like copywriting, web development, consulting, or digital marketing. These skills give you the financial confidence to live the lifestyle you've been dreaming of. Not everyone starts with a high-income skill, but the cool thing is, anyone can learn one. Take copywriting for instance. Why is it considered a high-income skill? Well, it's super in demand. With more businesses relying on online sales, they're realizing the power of a skilled copywriter. Why? Because a good copywriter can use words to connect with potential customers, leading to more online sales and a serious boost in revenue for the business. Sure, you might face some setbacks along the way, maybe a bad investment or a costly mistake. But having a high-income skill means you've got something to fall back on. It's like a safety net. If you mess up or hit a rough patch in your business, your high-income skill can help you bounce back quickly. By the way, are you finding this info helpful? If you are, go ahead and give this video a like. And if you're new here, welcome! Hit that subscribe button. Alright, let's keep going. The third thing, become knowledgeable about finances. Many folks nowadays find themselves struggling with a lack of money because they're not savvy with managing their funds. Sadly, not everyone has the know-how when it comes to financial literacy. But here's the deal. Don't panic. There are some basic rules to follow for effective money management, and here are 3 of them. 1. Create a plan and figure out your net income. Sit down and crunch the numbers to figure out your exact monthly income. It's not just about your salary, it's the money you have after all those taxes are taken out. Get into the nitty-gritty and list out all your monthly expenses. Break it down. Where is every dollar going? Here's a cool rule to guide you. It's called the 50-30-20 rule. It says you should spend 50% of your income on taxes and basic needs. That 50% covers all the fixed and variable costs. Stick to the essentials, only what's vital for you like food, housing, and the absolute necessities. 2. Allocate 30% of your income for your wants or desires. I'm not suggesting you splurge on fancy restaurants and high-end entertainment. What I mean is, make sure to live within your means. Allocate 30% for the little things that bring you joy. Treat yourself. This is crucial for your mental well-being. It's not about extravagance, just small indulgence that make you happy. 3. Allocate 20% of your income to repay your debts. Dealing with debts early is a good move. Pay off loans quickly, especially if you have them. It's best not to get into debt, but if you use a credit card responsibly, make sure to pay it off on time. If you're debt-free, don't rush to spend the extra money on fun stuff. Consider investing for some extra income instead. Make a list of what you really need to buy and think about their value. Some things might just be a waste of money. Check your bank statements, utility bills, and credit history. Instead of keeping track of your finances in your head, use paper or electronic tools. There are handy mobile apps for that. Many people aren't sure exactly how much they spend each month, so it's important to figure it out. Dividing your money into different spending categories helps you control your finances and decide where to save or spend a bit more. Explore additional income opportunities. Having an extra income source boosts your confidence and makes you less reliant on your regular salary. Sell things you don't need and you don't have to spend time at a physical market. Use the internet instead. After learning about finances, consider making investments. If you have unused property, renting it out can prevent debt and bring in passive income. Income can come from dividends from shares, interest on bank deposits, taking on extra work, and more. Diversifying your income streams is a smart move for financial stability. Personal growth and improvement. Don't forget about self-education. Learning shouldn't stop after you get a diploma. The world keeps changing and new opportunities emerge. Take advantage of training courses. They help you grasp new aspects of business. Stay curious and keep growing. Develop the habit of saving. Build a contingency fund by saving a percentage of your income each month. Once your income exceeds monthly expenses, invest 10 to 20% in various assets. Focus on living within your means, cutting unnecessary expenses, and prioritize savings. Aim to save 30 to 50% monthly in a bank account with 7% interest covering inflation. The rest covers basic needs and allocate some for an emergency reserve. Fourth thing, master the art of investing your time wisely. In your 20s, especially if you're in college, the most crucial investment is your time, even if time is all you can invest at the moment. 1. Read extensively. Maximize your time efficiency with a tip from investment guru Warren Buffett read 500 pages a day. His partner, Charlie Munger, shares this advice. Buffett allocates up to 80% of his time reading. The key is making informed decisions quickly, achieved through ample preparation, including quiet reading and contemplation. 2. Establish goals and work towards accomplishing them. The advice about setting goals is often repeated, but it's worth a reminder. In a 1953 study, Yale students were asked if they set goals, wrote them down, and made plans to achieve them. 20 years later, those who simply wrote down their goals achieved twice as much on average as those who didn't. However, there was another 3% who not only wrote down goals, but also developed a plan to achieve them. This group earned 10 times more on average than their classmates. So, it's not just about setting goals but also crafting a plan for success. 3. Travel. In the next few years, work, projects, and family life may take over. But even if they don't, keep in mind that traveling is easier and cheaper while you're young. Make sure to explore, meet new people, and gather experiences. 4. Start working as early as possible. When you look at successful businessmen and women, a common factor stands out. They all follow one main rule: work extremely hard. While many of your peers might be spending time on social media without a clear plan for the future, utilize your time to enhance your income. Learn a high-income skill. Malcolm Gladwell's well-known formula suggests that it takes 10,000 hours of professional experience to truly excel in any field. 5. Find joy in the process. Many people hold on to the dream that they'll be happy once they reach their goals, thinking, "I'll study hard, work diligently, and become a consultant for one of the big four." However, Harvard researcher Sean Achor, who has studied happiness extensively, suggests the opposite. According to his findings, it's not success that determines happiness. Rather, it's happiness that brings success. So while you strive for goals and remain persistent, don't postpone happiness to the end of your achievements. Make it a priority along the way. The fifth thing, invest in assets. Assets are things that increase your income, such as your own business, possessions, real estate, and stocks. Liabilities, on the other hand, take money out of your pocket, like expensive phones, cars, big houses, and credit card debt. Understanding this difference is crucial. Ever wonder why the rich get richer while the poor struggle? It's because the rich invest in assets, while the poor often invest in liabilities. Anything can be both an asset or a liability. For instance, if you spend $200 a month on a car, it's a liability. But if the car you rent makes you $200 a month, then it becomes an asset. In conclusion, I hope this video has been helpful for you. Now that you know what to prioritize before turning 30, I'd love to hear which of these 5 things you're already doing. Are you investing in yourself or learning a high-income skill? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Have a fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.